Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is David, aka Xhaplo. Today we're gonna keep leveling. I want to get the rest to level 40. Alright, first things first, let's check out the support article from Blizzard. Alright, here we go. Official BattleNet support article number 24258. Link in the description below, and also right below me right here you can see the link. Updated 1 month ago, we have refreshed. That's the latest update. Multiboxing. Is multiboxing allowed? Multiboxing, or playing multiple World of Warcraft accounts at once, is not a violation of our end user license agreement. Surprise for some. Please note, however, that use of all software or hardware mechanisms used to mirror commands to multiple World of Warcraft accounts at the same time, or to automate or streamline multiboxing in any way, may result in account penalties. There's also an official forum post. We will click on the forum post. Feel free to read this all. I'm going to go to the TLDR. We urge all players to cease using any means of mirroring gameplay across multiple WoW accounts immediately in order to maintain uninterrupted access to World of Warcraft. What this means is very simple. Software and or hardware broadcasting is no longer allowed. But multiboxing by itself, if you manually control all your tunes, is allowed. Botting and automating is not allowed. It never has been allowed. It won't be allowed. That's out of the question. So, luckily for us, we do not use any type of broadcasting or mirroring. What we use is very simple. We control all the tunes manually. We use a Windows, built-in Microsoft Windows feature called Focus, follows, hover, follow, mouse. I don't remember exactly what it's called in accessibility. And what it does is basically where your mouse is, the window that it is hovering is the window with the focus. So this gives us very easy, where our mouse is, that's where our keyboard will, work, basically. If you don't want to use that accessibility feature, all you have to do is just click the window with the mouse whenever you hover over it before you send the keyboard command over. And when I say send the keyboard command, I mean press the key. Don't get smart with me. It's okay. Press the key. Anyways, as always, I have pre-logged the mage just in order to create some water. Last time when we stopped, our paladin and our priest managed to get to level 40. I got them both mounts. Luckily for paladin, it is dirt cheap and very easy. For priest, it cost 100 gold, so our gold situation is again very low. I did sell some radiant shards that we get now from disenchanting the blues from Scarlet Monastery, so that has given us, I think right now we have enough gold to afford the warlock mount, because warlock mount is also a spell, which means it costs just 20 gold instead of 100 gold, which is very nice. Also part of the reason why I opted for paladin and warlock to get their mounts. Warlock for obvious reasons. Yeah, we need the summons, so it makes sense that it will have. Okay, we need to wait for the warlock to go to the same layer as the mage and the paladin. They are in the same layer, but as you can see, paladin now has a mount. Very fun. I actually rode with the paladin back here because I had to Hearthstone with Aplina. I've also upgraded tailoring just a little bit. I don't have a tremendous amount. I'm still missing a lot of mage weave, but mage weave will come at the next segment, next dungeons that we're going to go. We're now at 227 out of 300, which is very nice. I did manage to create myself for the priest and the priest alone the Dreamweave vest and the Dreamweave gloves. So priest has actually gotten a massive upgrade. There we go. I saw them jumping. That means that they are in the same layer. And now we have to summon Aplina and PlayStation because, as I said, I did mention. Hey, Bamsy. How's it going, Bam Bam? So, big. I do want to get level 40. Hopefully we can get it now. The next instance, I've decided that I'm gonna do the instances based on the level. If I can take all the quests for the instance, I'm gonna go for the next one. So the next one is at level 40. That's when we can start doing ZF. I'm good. I'm feeling much better. I think you can hear it from my voice. I'm still a little bit with a cold. I took cough medicine so that I can actually go through without coughing my lungs out. Other than that, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking, brother. Alright, let's trade just the soul stone, the health stone to Darth Vader right now, and we continue off. I was gonna mount, but then I remembered we don't have all the mounts yet, so I can't. Also, we won't be getting all the mounts. That's one thing that I do want to mention right now. I'm gonna be getting 3 mounts, and basically what's gonna happen from the point that I have the 3 mounts, I'm actually gonna Hearthstone with everybody, and everybody's gonna get rested XP. And I'm going to use the characters with the 3 mounts to run to the instance and summon the rest. That's going to be the way we're going to do that. Okay, we'll buff inside. Yeah, because honestly, okay, this scout just really wants to go all this way. Honestly, the no rested XP is really hurting. It's quite annoying. Also, the level gap is massive right now. You can see the difference between rested XP and no rested XP. Darth Vader is already 19% into level 40, while the rest, the lowest is 38 at 47%. So it's quite a gap. It's quite a gap, and I don't get full rested XP, right? If I'd gotten full rested XP, the gap would have been even bigger. We did get some upgrades also, not only the gear but also talents, obviously. We got some new talents and skills. We got a new consecration. We got new buffs. We got new stamina and spirit buffs. So very, very big. And it should make things a heck of a lot easier. Yeah, what you just saw, for those wanting to know, is the Zygor. It's not anything else. That's what was running in the background. As I said, everything is transparent. I show everything that I do and everything that has running. It's not a bot or anything. Every time I change characters and somebody gets a glimpse of the desktop, they're like, "Ooh, what are you running?" Well, nothing very interesting. We do have upgrades coming in also for the mage and the warlock as soon as they get to level 39, because well, basically we haven't been able to equip the level 39 drops that we already have. So we're too low level for them. Now obviously with new buffs comes a new phase where we have to drink more again. You can always tell when you get new buffs and you're like, ooh. When you're getting higher in the levels, right, you can actually buff the whole party and some. And then when you get new buffs, you basically have to go one by one. Which is fine. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's good problems to have. Alright, we are going to finish buffing with PlayStation. Who are we on? We're on Glock right now, so that means we only have to do Spirit. Again, this is also new Spirit, so if before with the Spirit buff we didn't have to drink at all, now we have to drink every time. Every couple of, not even every time. But it's fine, and it's always like a chase between your water level and the amount of mana that you spend and do, but it's okay. Alright, we're done with the buffing. Let's give PlayStation a little bit of mana and then we can go in. Now again, PlayStation has a ton more plus healing right now, so that's a huge plus, a huge benefit. The upgrades are really massive. It's really fun to have the Dreamweave vest. That's 18 healing, also 9 intellect and 14 spirit. And this one is also 18 healing and very, very nice. I will have the Dreamweave circlet as soon as my tune gets higher tailoring. I don't have it right now. I also don't have the materials to cast it. Also got myself Seal of Wisdom, so that's very, very nice. That means we can do a lot more right now in terms of mana for the paladin, but it sort of gets offset as soon as we get the next talent into the new blessing, because we're not going to be using Blessing of Wisdom on him anymore. We're going to be using the other blessing. Oh, I didn't have Judgment up. That's okay. Gonna drain a couple of souls as well right now. As you can see, the damage is definitely a lot more right now, and mana-wise, also we're using less. We can keep going, which we are going to do. Still haven't gotten the blue drops here, really. Can we pull some other patrol from here? Maybe. Sorcerer, okay, yeah, that's good enough. Not ideal, but good enough. No, I actually do like that. Seal of Wisdom is big. But the way I just did it was kind of bad. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've swapped some seals before I was able to judge because I thought the sorcerer was here already. I was targeting the wrong one. So that was a waste of mana. Oh, there's the Myrmidon, but I need mana, so I'm gonna drink after this one, and then we're gonna do a big pool again. Okay. Let's drink with all, and then do a big pull. I might actually rebuff as well, why not? I wonder who gets the first buffs. Definitely not the Paladin and the Priest. Well, the Paladin and the Priest got their buffs now, so that's fine. I think the Warlock gets the first buff. I wonder what this buff is based on. Probably names then, or class names? Why would the Warlock get it first? Okay, let's go ahead and do a gigantic pull. Or at least as big as I can make it. Pretty sure I messed up a little bit here. Certainly did. Actually, cannot use healing a little bit. There we go. Now we can. Okay, that is a huge mob. That is a huge group. Definitely feeling very comfortable, I guess. There's some of them behind me. They are. I need Blessing of Wisdom now because I don't have it on right now. And there we go. Gotta remember to use Blessing of Wisdom. Alright, as you can see, you can definitely feel the difference in the level. Where before you struggle with like 2 or 3 mobs, now you pull. I don't even know how much that was right now. More than expected, but it's fine. As you can see, the heals, sorry, I'm saying that a lot right now, but the heals are also quite substantially stronger, and that's what makes this very nice. You can actually use, you know, flash heal and heal for a ton more, so you're more mana efficient as well. And you don't have to worry about too much. Also, don't forget, we actually got one of the first pre-raid Biss items that we can use already, the Boots of Avoidance. Our first epic for this guys, the first epic was actually for the first epic that we got with this team, sorry, legendary that we got with this team. Epic here. Wait, what is it today? Forgot the quality levels. It's so funny, you play this game for so long and you forget the quality levels. Anyways, the first one we got was actually the bow. First user one we got was actually the bow. I don't even know how many mobs that was, but a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mobs. That's nice. Very, very nice. Okay, new health stone. Rebuff, and we go do another big pull from the other side. Unfortunately, I do not have bubble now, so hopefully we manage to get it with just this, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Not even sure how big of a pull I can manage to pull off. Pun intended. Gonna just judge that guy, and it's time to start moving in and out. That's the in. Go over here now. That's the out. That was my bad. Actually did get hit. There we go. Couple more. Blessing of Freedom, big, but I managed to get myself dazed. Not very good. stand behind me, of course. And as you can see, one huge heal and we are fine. That's insane. I love this. I love this phase where you're like just running through. You do have to pay attention so you not to get too cocky with it, because you can definitely still die. But these mobs are already green. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna do ZF next. We are gonna do the pre-quests, so we're gonna do all the quests in ZF. And to get all the quests, our team needs to be level 40. That's when we can get all the quests. We're also gonna do Marathon after ZF. The thing with Marathon is it's a bit of a funny one, because you can get all the quests except for one. It's level 41, but the last one is at level 45. And that has to do with the fact that Princess is very high level compared to the rest of the dungeon. But also, if we get the dagger from Princess, I'll be very happy. And of course the rings, the Blackstone rings are really good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, 7 mobs, not bad. Not bad at all. I could have gotten the last one over there, but I didn't manage to get there. I was hoping it would come, but I forgot that he's green now. They're green now to me. To the tank, not to the rest of the group. To the rest of the group, they're actually still high. But to the tank and the healer, they're still green. I'm also considering having the Warlock Hearthstone now. Because the Warlock is the next one that has to be 40, but it doesn't really matter if I decide to take all the mobs, all the groups, sorry, to level 40, then it really doesn't matter. I'll bring the group in from there. There we go. This is an easy chill for mobs. We can do another big pull actually, and I might just do that. I might do a big pull downstairs. I think I actually will. That'll be an interesting pull, this one. I'm gonna pretend to be a mage and do a sort of a half mage pull. Maybe. What I mean by that is I'm gonna jump down the waterfall. Okay. I'm always trying to improve my ways, and considering we have to do quite a few more runs in here, I think, in order to get the rest without rested XP to the proper level. We'll need to do a few runs. And what I mean by that is I kind of want to get the whole yard here. This guy. Got him. Just gonna hearth. I'm just gonna sorry, not hearth. Gonna bubble. I'm gonna pull them all over here. Oh, okay. That was a little bit unexpected, honestly. take it back. Take it back. That's too many mobs. Holy moly. I do believe they're hitting me from behind as well. I'll turn around. Too many mobs for me to target anything in particular. Too bad I'm going for the defenders right now, but let's go for those. Okay. Hands. Lay on hands. Sorry, that was a bit too many mobs. One too many, I think. Maybe one. I'm not sure. It's also the Centurions, that's the thing. I was forgetting about the Centurions completely, which was a bad move in my case, on my part. But hey, if we manage to just hold this mana a little bit. Actually, I have to manually life tap right now because it's too many mobs. Well, we did it. It's a new record pool, I think. Yeesh. Rough. How many mobs was that? How many mobs was that? Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 mobs. That was rough. That was rough. That was fun. You did have to use lay on hands. That's a bit of a shame, but hey, we got the whole yard now, so that's something. I like how when things get rough, the clicking intensifies. It's as if clicking stuff faster would make a difference. Okay, I'm getting spammed by the hey man, I'm gonna make a Marathon farm group again. Let's do this relentless. I'm gonna go ahead and stand over here so that that sorcerer comes all the way over here. Very nice. I know. You have that too, Bam Bam. When things get interesting, you know, the clicking intensifies. These guys are being annoying. Hey. To anybody that says it doesn't help, it does help. It does help. Pressing harder makes a difference. Actually, funny enough, with new keyboards, it just might. There's actually a keyboard that can tell exactly how hard you've pressed it. And with different actuation points, you get different, I don't know if intensity of ranks, but you can set it up to however you want it. So yeah, it's actually a thing. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pool is nothing, right? We've done 7 pools before. We have a bubble, so. They're all sorcerers? Okay. Come along. Wizards and sorcerers first, just because they die really fast and they still deal a lot of damage, so it's a shame to have to deal with them all this time. Definitely enjoying the pulls that we're pulling off this time around, pun intended. Some dude named Maratona is just systematically PMing all my tunes. Copy paste, but it's fine. Alright. That's the next batch served up. Still no blue drop for the armor. I really do like the armor. I know it's silly. I know that we've already outgrown it. For example, the boots. Obviously these boots are much better than the other boots. But still, I want to get it. Even though it makes a lot more sense to just sell it if I get it. I love armor sets. Armor sets are fun. I think armor sets are the most fun that exists in World of Warcraft. I love having them. Call be weird. It's fine. I forgot to bring water. Now, I do not have lay on hands for another 54 minutes. I have to keep that in mind when pulling the next room because I do want to make... I sort of want to do big pulls again, but I need the lay on hands. And the risk with the next room is all of the millions of patrols. So if you think you're going to pull 4 mobs or 5 mobs, it usually doubles that. So I gotta keep that in mind. We do have health potions for days, so that's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's drink up. Oh yeah, for key bindings I was asked that as well. So 5 doesn't renew on Glock, on the Warlock. Q and E is renew on Hearth Vader. 2 is bubble on Hearth Vader. 3 is flash heal on Hearth Vader. And 4 is great heal on Hearth Vader. For the rest of the mob, for the rest of the tunes, I click them. That's why you don't see me healing the other tunes very often, because clicking is rough on this little one. And that's why in my rating screen I actually have these ones as huge, and you cannot play the priest realistically outside of a box. Okay, this is roughly as many as I'd like to get here. I'm trying to make it a lot faster now so we can just, you know, get a couple of those, get a couple of runs done and keep going. The more runs we manage to pull off, the better and the faster we are. I love the fact that, you know, flash heal is quite a bit right now. I need to kill the abbot, but actually, no buts. Let's kill the abbot. I was gonna say, but he's behind, but he isn't. It's just that the nameplate is higher. Doesn't mean that he is behind. We can kill the champion with ease, and the rest. Lena at 82%, but the one that interests me the most is actually Glocky, and Glocky is at 76%. I will Hearthstone, well, I cannot Hearthstone Glock, that's the worst part about it, right? He's literally the only one that I cannot Hearthstone. I can Hearthstone, I can play around with the Hearthstone for everybody else, get them the rest of the XP, but not Glocky because he's the one that summons. But he's also the only one that needs a mount right now. After these two. For the other group is a good one. I don't know what I'll do for the other group mounts wise. No, not sure. It's probably gonna be Druid. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Paladin, obviously, because there's going to be a Paladin there, and that saves me some gold, but then I need 200 gold. Although, after I get this team to level 60, I will have that 200 gold for sure. Just from, you know, selling stuff and getting a couple of Righteous orbs and things like that from doing those runs. So, we should be good. We should be good. 3, 4, that's a lot of mobs. No. I did not want you to as well. Oh, okay, this is bad. It might actually be a thing to let him die. To be quite honest. But we are not about to. We're gonna do this. I think it would be easier if I put the counterspell on middle mouse button instead of the top middle mouse Razor Naga mouse button. I think that's going to be a better thing to do. Then I can counter much easier. We are fine. We have no mana, but we are fine. The thing is, with all the plus healing gear that I have now on the priest, I did have to sacrifice a little bit of intellect. It made a lot more sense. So I still stand by that decision. But our mana pool is a lot smaller now. And this is tricky now. Ooh, okay. We're getting very low. Very, very low. I'm kind of racing with the mana that I have from the priest that I can't heal right now. Okay, luckily the last one's a wizard, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Oof. That was risky. That was risky. I really didn't want a potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, while it is 7, these are 7 mobs from the other end of the dungeon. They're higher leveled and they hit harder. So, good job, team. Okay, we got 5 minutes on buffs. Let's pull the other side, the same way we did this side, because we already got these 3, so it should be less mobs. Should be less mobs. Nope, this chapter has to come with. And of course we got the rest as well. Oh, okay. Remember how I proudly said less mobs? I'll take it back. Jeez. Why am I doing this to myself even? There's no need. See, that's the thing. 4 champions that we've had here. It is rough. It is rough. They hit a lot, and it's a monk. Even though the monk is lower, we got centurions, we got champions, we got damage dealers here. But we are fine. soon as I say that, they crit me. I'm gonna Hellstone because I have no mana there, and Hellstone I can just regenerate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mobs again. Okay, sure. Hey, we keep things interesting. Gotta love having Warlock for utility in your group. Okay, now we're gonna rebuff because we got 2 minutes on buffs. About to run out of stamina buff, which makes it a little bit annoying because then I have to heal as well. Oh, not what I wanted to do. And definitely not what I wanted to do. Okay. Seconds. Can I make it in time to buff everybody up without having to heal? Yeah, we got 40 seconds. We're fine. We can buff everybody without healing. Amazing. There we go. Alright, Glocky needs to drain 2. Yeah. 1, 2, no, 3 souls, which is fine. We'll do that. I need to find somebody that just wants to free boost. I should with the other team. I will do some self boosting with the other team. I think that's gonna be the way to go about it because we will have level 60 mage, right? Grimsheeper, and I can definitely do Marathon boosts. I did that already, so I know how to do Marathon boosts. Obviously not the big boosts, and I don't like doing boosts that require stuff from me. But the best thing is that the other group also has their own mages. So that is a big thing because at the end there, at the end phase, if you have your own mages, you can actually just also use your own mages for things. So what I tend to do there at the end is have the main mage obviously have the most damage, and then the other mages can just join in on the damage. Sorry, talking with my team this annoying wizard from in there, and we're gonna get them all on us now. Okay. Is it okay? I don't know. I probably did. Sorry, we wiped. I was talking and didn't pay attention. We even soulstones, so that's even worse. Ah, this is actually our first full-fledged wipe. First full-fledged wipe in Scarlet Monastery. I think I wiped DM as well once. That's sad. That's what you get when you try to rush. Okay. I mean, our XP per hour was pretty good. Hey, Meowch, you're never bad luck, buddy. You're never bad luck. How are you? Nah, that's obviously I got nobody else to blame but me, which is also nice. But yeah, no, that was entirely on me. I didn't notice there was 2 more mobs at the right side, which I kind of didn't expect. But what actually messed me up is that the left side still had patrols, and we started with getting hit by 1, which I picked up pretty fast, and then 2 more joined in, which I couldn't pick up fast enough because the healer just had a big heal up. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright, thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better, much better. You can hear that on my voice too. Still sick, but you can also hear on my voice, but much better. So, thank you for asking. It's really funny to wipe. Buffing as we're running. Trying to be efficient. I hope we killed at least 1 mob there. I think we killed 1 mob. I'm not too sure about multiple mobs. Yeah, we killed 1 mob. That's... I mean, not ideal, but hey. Better than none, right? Always look on the bright side of wipe. Yeah, it's fun. 87% on Haplina, 79% on Glock. So again, the only other mounted I'm gonna get right now for this team is Glock. I'm gonna have 3 mounts. To be quite honest, with the second team, I don't even think I'll get a single mount, because hopefully I'll have just Glock summon everybody, but it kind of depends on the finances. Remember that if I want to have Glock summoning, that means that I'm paying for the subs on, at the very least, 3 additional, so that's 8 accounts in total. Now, Haplina will always stay active because that's the main account. The main account just is always active with me. But that means that I also pay a sub for, well, Haplina, because it is a sub. And the rest, it's I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Game speaking, game wise, it's the better choice, but financial wise, it's suicidal, because you're not playing those accounts. You're literally just parked there for summoning. Unless I manage to find somebody else that will summon. Okay, see, that's the mob that messed me up. One of them. Hey, we did kill 2 mobs. Did kill 2 mobs. Hey, I'm proud of the team. I'm proud. Good job, team. I do want to get them all now, properly. Which, since they're not attacking us from behind, this will be easier. Yeah, so again, at level 40, we will go ZF. We'll go do quests. We'll do quests in order to get the ZF quests. And we will be going ZF. We want to kill this guy as well. Should have probably finished the abbot, but I'm gonna kill the champion because I judged him. Now we finish off the abbot. And the monks. And we finish off with the last chaplain, even though I should have gone for the chaplain now as well, because they heal. But that's fine. They heal and they give a power word shield. Oh, I have to drain soul. Gotta remember to drain souls. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice, very nice. 7 mobs every time. Not bad at all. 36 minutes on lay on hands. Doubt we'll need it, it's fine. But it's always nice to have. I might actually invest in it, you know? I might actually invest the points in it. How far is it? I mean, we could do. It's 2 points wasted. Nah, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. That's a shame. Oh, you rock, brother. But I can't ask that of you. Alright, let's kill these guys and then the little undead there. I love getting armor upgrades. Oh, you guys are gonna start again. Nice. What are you gonna do now? Which team are you gonna play? Carry on with the team. Nice. Good. Hey, that's fantastic news. I love hearing that. Oh, very nice. That's actually huge news. Actually really super happy to hear that. We need people to do raids with later on. I mean, honestly, the best way to go about it, if you really gotta go, you know, crazy mode with that stuff, is use Rested XP. So switch between retail and era. Go retail when Rested XP is wrong, you know, if you still want to, or just go full ham on era. No, come here. I'd say go full ham on not era, sorry, on fresh. Join us. Stay with us. Alright, there it is. Dusty boots, that's fine, but we did get something. Okay, look, so he dispelled my my stamina buff. What else did he dispel? Nothing. Okay, that's good. Let's go loot that. Yeah, sorry, I was saying era because I'm so used to playing era. I meant anniversary. Sorry about that. I meant anniversary. I was talking about the era servers with somebody else the other day. Like, they were asking if I will continue to do the ZG raids on the era servers. The answer to that is I probably will, because I do love the Horde team, but I'm not doing Horde again. So you know, right now we're playing here because it's the new thing. That doesn't mean that I leave the era team completely alone. I still do want to do ZG. And I think we got a good chance at actually achieving that, because I've learned a ton, right? I've learned a ton, I've improved a ton since the last time we did that. And obviously, it's still a goal, right, with that team to get that stuff. It would be a lot of fun, but the thing is, I got also a lot of real world experience in it. I've done it a lot, although with a single tool, but I have done it a lot ever since, and in order to learn as much as I can. So it's gonna be interesting, and I do want to do that, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, one more pull before we go and do the boss. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull these guys now. I don't need full mana for them. Famous last words. blessing of seal, judgment of wisdom now, which is nice. What's it called again? Seal of wisdom. And I judge wisdom. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. My character has it, not me. Okay. Lena is about to ding. Glocky sadly very far away. Alright, alright. Lost time. Let's drink up. So yeah, Dreamweave Circlet is probably going to be the next thing that we make, but we're not going to be making Dreamweave Circlet for the Priest. The Priest is going to be using Tiara. Much better. We already have actually got 2 of them, one for the next healer. But Cassandra's Grace is absolutely broken. Absolutely broken item. It's level 42. Now, 7 stamina, 9 spirit, sorry, and 55 armor is nice. Okay, but 44 healing done by healing, by spells and effects is broken for that level. In fact, you will stay with it for a very long time. Oh, you're insane. You're amazing. I mean that in a good way. That's crazy. I will definitely consider it, even right now, just for Scarlet Monastery, so I can Hearthstone with the Warlock and get the Warlock up. That's the XP. He is resisting my judgments of wisdom, which is a bit annoying, to say the least. She won't be though, right? Come along. Actually quite low on mana, and that's because I was trying this judgment and missed. There's the sleep. I should have dotted her before, but it's okay. Need to remember to counterspell the heal. Speaking of, she resisted it. Uh, 100 gold. Well, depends on who, right? Because if you do the what I did, so for Paladin and Warlock, because it's a spell, it's 20 gold. But for the rest, it's 20 gold to learn it, plus 80 gold to buy the mount itself. Of course, there's some mitigating things, but let's say 100 is the safe bet for you. For anyone, basically. You can get Honored plus rank 3 PVP, and then you get discounts, so... For epic mounts, I definitely recommend getting the discounts, by the way. Malgrain Might and Triune Amulet, let's go! Okay, so Triune Amulet, we already have Triune Amulet here. We do have the Triune Amulet on Warlock? No, but we do have it on... Okay, so good. So Warlock actually got an upgrade as well. For later, but the Triune Amulet, that's nice. And Haplina will get this. So we can make some money by disenchanting it and selling. By the way, I posted a fix, so small glimmering shard, very nice. It's roughly 5 gold each, and it is just a nice little bit of gold. It actually helps me out a tremendous amount here right now because, you know, I managed to sell like 10 of them right now, so it's really nice. Forgot what I was gonna say. Forgot. Anyways, yeah, so it really helps with the epic mount doing this. Oh yeah, fix, thank you. I posted a fix on the add-on channel for Auctioneer for those who want to use it. I'm not even sure that Auctioneer is going to continue to be supported by the official authors. They kind of left it behind. It is still my favorite add-on for auctioning. I know that a lot of people prefer Auctionator and other stuff. There are other ones. Auctionator is fine. TSM is fine. But for me, it was always this add-on, so I did post a fix for it. The fix is simple. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep things fixed for that add-on. That add-on is massive. So for those who want to, go ahead and check out the Discord channel. The fix is posted in the add-ons channel. We reset. We go again. At least we try to go again, but the rest of the team didn't follow. There we go. Still have enough time on buffs, so let's just go right in. I know, right? That noise is like, oh no, we're about to get ganked. I know, always, every single time without fail. Especially when sometimes you go out of a raid or an instance or something like that and there's a ton of them there. And then, you know, it goes ham. We were turned around, we couldn't cast, that's fine. I don't even need any. Okay, can we cast? No, 10 minutes. Still on Soulstone. I'm hoping I managed to finish this one all the way. I might get aggro in real life. I just went for it. Might get aggro in real life. Hopefully manage to finish this, but we'll see how it goes. I will be back later on tonight though. If I have to go, I will be back later on tonight because I'm kind of trying to push as much as I can for the level 40 on, well, everybody, honestly. Just so that we can start doing ZF. I have had enough of this place. Doing ZF would be fun. After ZF we do Mardon. We will do an Uldaman run in between. Oh yeah, 40 is amazing. Also, this specific level range is where hopes and dreams go to die. That's what I call this level range. The level 30 range is, honestly speaking, the toughest level range to do in this game. There's not a lot that you can do, and it takes a long time. It's very repetitive, it takes a very long time, and your team is still not optimized enough, even without a team. It's still not optimized enough to be, you know, super efficient. The gear upgrades just aren't there and stuff like that. So it is an annoying phase. After that, the fun begins. After that, it's really a lot more fun after this phase, basically. You start getting gear that you actually keep until you raid. You start getting quests that are actually very nice rewards. You start getting stuff that's actually worth gold, so you can do things. You get more world epics that may matter. It's just a lot more fun. Even the dungeons themselves are a lot more fun. I know I say that now, and afterwards we're gonna still grind dungeons. Obviously, that's era. Unless we decide to wait for Burning Crusade. But yeah, it's just better. Before that, you have a lot of fun dungeons, but that level 30 range is just... it just doesn't move anywhere. Actually pulled without using bubble, that's very nice. I mean, I pulled less this time because I didn't want to go ham, and I don't have lay on hands. We did get a wand with 3 intellect and 3 stamina. That is big. Yeah, let's take that one. 3 intellect over 1 spirit. I think that's the better choice, right? I need a lot more mage with cloth. I'm not even looking at the damage, yeah, I'm looking at just the stats. 3 intellect, 3 stamina versus 1 spirit. Yeah, it's just better. Let's get a little bit more mana. Okay, we still have bubble. So I'm gonna make this one a bit bigger. Bubbled early just to not take damage. We got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're in. Wizard has decided to AoE, which is bad, but he's dead. Killing the wizards first, followed by the Myrmidons. No, actually the sorcerer will be next. I see the sorcerer there. Look at the plus healing and how much it helps. The plus healing on. I'm just doing flash heals, yeah? I'm not doing big heals now. Just flash heals. This is so mana effective. Very, very nice. Alright, now the Myrmidon. Actually gonna stun him with the pet as well. Should have stunned now, but it's okay. And the defenders. Very nice, very nice. 20 seconds on Blessing of Wisdom. %96% on Haprina. Obviously everybody has to be 40 so we can all take the quests for ZF. I'm not going to do the quests on 1, 2 and then not do them on the other ones. And like I said, I kind of want to do the dungeons in a way that if I can take all the quests for that dungeon, I'm just going to go ahead and do the dungeon. But Marathon is going to be a bit of a funny one. Again, because of the quest. You can take all the quests except for one at level 41. The last quest is at level 45. Because Princess is level 51, I think, Princess. So yeah, there's gonna be ZF next, and it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, I think. Let's go ahead and pull the next side. Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical if we can manage to pull them all. I do need to set up that keybind for treasure. Yeah, it's too much, right? I think it's too much to pull all of them. Fade. I did. This is the first time that I've actually used fade on the priest. But the reason why I faded is because I actually cast a heal, and one of the wizards there only got 1 tick of consecration before I already was hit, before the heal popped in. So priest did get some threat on him. So I wanted to be absolutely sure that the wizards don't go. Because the wizards are actually the worst ones to have in the middle of the group, because they AoE like crazy, and AoE damage hurts. You do not want that. Gonna rebuff after this. I know I have 13 minutes of stamina, but the rest is like at 5 and 6 minutes. Gonna rebuff after this so that we are pretty certain that we have it. How long do we have on this? 2 minutes, yeah. So everything will be in sync. 97% on Haplina. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 mobs. So we are averaging 7 mobs now, quite consistently. All right, let's start off. And 90% on Glock. Remember, this is to level 39. They are really far behind. Hearth Vader and Prey Station will actually get to level 41 by the time these guys get to level 40. Which is good. It's good because it gives us flexibility in the next dungeons. It's better. The tank has to be the highest level, period. That's the most important part. But it does help that the other ones are at the very least close to him for aggro purposes. Because right now we have a situation where the mobs, some mobs for the tank are green, but for the DPS are yellow. It's not the worst to have, but it is something to take into consideration. Put it this way. Okay, so 30 seconds, then we can rebuff. We still have 2 mobs that we have to kill on the corner here, on the left-hand corner. So we are going to go ahead and kill them. I didn't pull them because it was a bit too much. And again, we don't have lay on hands for another 15 minutes. 13 by now. I think that we fully pulled the other side, so that's nice. I think I was actually hitting him. When I'm thinking about Burning Crusade, I just think of the insane contrast in stuff to do, right? So if you consider what you have to do right now, and I'm gonna say just one word and you'll get what I mean, dailies, right? So if you consider everything that you have to do, or I mean, you don't have to do anything, it's a game, you have to enjoy. Everything that you can do here per day versus everything that you can do in Burning Crusade, the difference is staggering. Like Burning Crusade just has so much stuff to do, whereas here it's basically just, I don't know, farm a little. I did not like doing dailies, but the thing is you have so much more opportunity to gear up. So whereas right now you're gonna go like, okay, so the only thing I can do is get, you know, pre-raid this, and then you have to raid. There's nothing else that you can do in order to get better gear, more gear. But in Burning Crusade you can go, okay, so I'm gonna do this heroic dungeon, I'm gonna do that heroic dungeon, I'm gonna do this daily, I'm gonna farm, because you also have the catch-up mechanic with the tokens from the heroics and from the dailies and from everything. There's just a lot to do. The only thing that I'm actually concerned of is having 10 characters there is gonna feel like an insane chore. Because you have to do times 10. Again, not have to, but you get what I mean. You got a dinger. Haplina has dinged. Very nice. That means we can get another frenzy. Oof, oof, oof. Very close to Bestial Wrath. Although I don't Bestial Wrath here, it's kind of funny. But yes. I mean, 50% more damage doesn't hurt. It's just that it's another active skill that I have to press. That's what hurts. Ooh, inventory is definitely full. Okay, so Aplina, you take the green stuff. These boots are actually good. 7 agility, 8 intellect. I know they're cloth, but also, Haplina, I appear to have arrows on me. There you go. After streaming, exactly. If you do one, you might as well do on the rest. That's the thing. Actually, looking forward to the raid. I know it's very far away, but Quell Solar, Quell the Lost Island. You know, the end game area for Burning Crusade. That raid there was, that heroic dungeon there was interesting. It was difficult. It was a difficult place to do. It was not easy to pull it off. I distinctly remember that, because that was the last thing I did with my other 5-man team that I did back in 2019 when it launched. I've learned a lot since though, so I'm really looking forward to seeing if I can apply what I've learned. Gotta catch them all. Sorcerers. Oh yeah, this is so good. So many sorcerers right now. And wizards. All clothies. Very nice. Sunwell Plateau. Thank you. Yes, that was it. What was the dungeon itself called? Sunwell Plateau was the raid, right? Or were the dungeons also called Sunwell Plateau? And the island itself was also called something else. Was Kalsarar Island something? I don't know anymore. I'm probably saying the sword name, no? But you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm not great with names. My first team was called X-Haplo Mage, X-Haplo Mage B, X-Haplo Mage C, X-Haplo Druid, X-Haplo whatever. Magister's Terrace. How did I get to Quell Savar? I don't know. Was it the faction name? What was it? Why do I have that? Why do I have that stuck in my head, as if it's something from there? There must be. I know it's not just the sword that's stuck in my head. Which is, by the way, one of my favorite swords in the game, even though it's a tanking sword. Glock at 95% to level 39. Yeah, I guess it was just a sword, and I'm being silly. Counterspell that one so he keeps chasing us. Twilight Cowl of the Eagle. That actually sounds like an upgrade for someone. 10 intellect. I mean, not for him. Wait. Did the Glock level? No, it didn't. Not yet. It is an upgrade, but we will get the white main Sheppo thing hat right now, so we don't need it. So we can disenchant. And as soon as I learn enchanting properly, we can probably make some gold on selling the enchanting materials, which is always the best thing to sell. Everybody needs them, but that's not the point. The point why it's the best thing to sell is there's no deposit for selling enchanting materials. I love that. The deposit is such a huge chunk of selling. If it sells instantly, then it's fine, then the deposit is okay. But if your item doesn't sell, then eventually the deposit is gonna, you know, catch up on whatever price that you sell it for. Quell the Nost, thank you. See, I remember to quell something. Quell Sarar, Quell the whatever, but it's the island of Quell the Nost. Thank you. I wasn't going insane. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, what? Really? We didn't get any Scarlet stuff forever, and then we get 2 Scarlet Gaunts, one after the other? That's crazy. But yeah, we got the Gauntlets of Divinity. The Gauntlets of Divinity are so much better. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that for the +1 defense. Oh no, it's fine. I appreciate you looking. This is too funny with the gauntlets, really. I really didn't get anything for forever, and then I get 2 in a row. It's actually good for level 40 Haplina, because right now she can't use them. Okay, we got 1 minute on Lay on Hands. Doesn't mean that I want to instantly use Lay on Hands, but we got 1 minute on Lay on Hands. see patrols on the right side. Mark him because it is a patrol, and it's always good to have patrols marked. I keep saying that, but if you do see a patrol, just mark him. Aim her, whatever it is, mark it. It's pixels, it's online pixels, it's it. Plan's iron counterweight is actually not bad. 3% faster. Two-hander though, so not the one that I thought it was, but it's okay. Make a nice long arc. Get a very nice one. Obviously, I'm targeting the wrong one right now. Let's go for the wizard. Not sure why I'm not dealing any damage. Take off there. I was still doing damage to the Centurion for some weird reason, even though I was targeting the other one. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. Okay, we lived. I did have to heal up, but at least we didn't use lay on hands. It's pretty close to though. I kind of freaked out there. Not sure what exactly happened to my targeting there, but okay. Spooky stuff. What are we stunned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 mobs again. Still no ding, but that's alright. We're very, very close. I think this covers all the right side. I'm not sure. There might still be like one patrol over at the right side. I don't know for sure, but we will figure it out. On the left side, sorry, the left side. The right side definitely has more patrols still. I know I'm taking unnecessary risks, but hey, this is fun. It's also a lot faster when it works. Huh. is. There's the ding. Alright. So Glocky has dinged. Very nice. One more ding. Well. One more ding with the Glock to get them out. Not to advance yet, unfortunately. Okay, what do we get? Where were we actually? Oh, we got reach. Oh, that's very nice. I needed reach so bad. It's actually kind of rough not to be able to hit everything and then I have to move. Because the mage's reach is so much more than the warlock's reach right now. Alright. I mean, we don't have to go inside yet, but we definitely can go inside, so... Could always... Curse of Recklessness. I kind of am too lazy to do that. Counter spell and Curse of Recklessness. That's also Judgment of Wisdom. Judgment of Wisdom got resisted. Curse of Recklessness. Judgment of Wisdom didn't work. Very annoying. Okay, Curse of Wreck. Playing it a little bit safer than what I've done so far with the Curse of Recklessness, but it's okay. Don't want to wait. Very close to getting real life aggro. I can feel it coming. Because it's well, it's almost 3 o'clock, so daughter's probably gonna wake up. That means wifey wakes up. That means playtime is over. Also, my throat is kind of going, and I don't know if it is noticeable from my voice, but it is going a little. Still sick. I need to remind myself that. Yeah. Apologies. It's always when you're finally feeling a little bit better, you go like, "Whoa, we're good. We're finally healed." Not just yet. Not just yet. Like almost, but to take it just a little bit easier. Alright, gonna pull all of that, and then, you know, I mean, I don't really have to explain what we're gonna do right now, right? I mean, I guess I should, for people who join in the middle or something like that, but we're pulling mobs, we're killing mobs, we're grinding XP. This is what we're doing. This is the plan. That's the plan. That's what's happening. We're gonna pull the right side, and then we're gonna pull the left side, and then we're gonna pull the boss. If I had the mana pool for it, I would have actually pulled the boss and have the side mobs come to me and kill them while we're doing that. But I don't have the mana pool to pull it off. Pun intended. Not hitting with the cleaner a lot. I'm forgetting. I need to add the just send pet macro to all the buttons. Send pet start attack macro to just all the buttons that I press. It is a risky move though. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe better not. It is too risky. All right, let's keep going. I will buff up after we do this side, I guess. I kind of want to optimize our run. Yeah, I do have stop attack. Stop attack is very important. But I'm now thinking about adding... so what I have is number 2 sends in and starts attacking. Number 4 is the sting, right? But if I press number 4 without sending the pet in first and all that stuff, then nothing happens because obviously you're not targeting anyone, which makes sense. But what I'm considering to do right now is just having all the buttons also start the attack animation. So not just number 2. So that if I press number 4 by mistake before I press number 2, it still sends them to attack. It does have inherent risks though. Yeah, absolutely. Having a stop attack button is very important on hunters. Especially with the way that we're playing them. Which is just send in, fire and forget, right? Which I have to say, again, is such a refreshing change from controlling all the characters. It just has, it's just like one character where you have to pay a little less attention to it. It's very chill, given the way we multi-box right now. Okay, now we get a Scorching Wand. And what does the Scorching Wand do? That's just damage. It's not nothing. Okay, let's pull the side mob and then rebuff. Oh, that's funny. He tried to go ahead and... I'm not there. What did we lose? Man, his amount of curses is insane. Alright, let's go ahead and rebuff. Oh, can't pull them, can't pull them because I have them already, and I think I'm using them. Nope, I'm not. Where are they? There they are. All right, let's rebuff. Ooh, we're out of water. Yeesh. Okay. The Jaws music? 3 minutes on that. Soulstone, 90% on Grim Sheeper. Very nice, very nice, very nice. almost feared that mob. That was that would have been tragic. Will we get the ding? I don't think we will get a ding. 91%. We don't have that many more mobs to kill, and the bosses, they don't give that much XP by themselves. So yeah, I don't think we'll get the ding. Hello? Yeah. I don't know if this is faster. I don't think so. I mean, we do hit everybody all at once, but I don't think this is faster, actually. I actually think that is slower. AoE. Arcane Explosion, however, if I could do that, that would have been much faster. Also, they will all run away at the same time, which is kind of problematic. We just got 92% from this, very far away. Alrighty then, how far are we from Soulstone? Nice, 40 seconds. Yeah, we'll wait those 40 seconds, it's always worth it. You never know what happens, or what could happen. Everything could happen. It's Murphy's Law. Anything that could happen will happen. Oh, yup, definitely still sick. Feeling much better, but definitely still sick. All right. Maybe we won't get resisted this much this time. In terms of blessing of, sorry, seal, judgment of, yeah, judgment, there we go. That's what I was thinking. But it is the seal, right? But you judge with the seal, so. Something felt off there. This run? I think he does. Yeah. I think he does always bubble in this one. I forget. Barely took any damage. Come here. I wanted to do another hot on her. Dot, sorry. I don't know why I get the interrupt. I cannot interrupt that heal. I don't know why I get that interrupt sound. I think that heal automatically gets resisted. Trying to interrupt it. Ah, dude. The level gap and the gear gap, such a difference. Look at the mana, look at the amount of health we still have. Okay, we still got another Triuna Amulet. And the Scarlet Leggings, of course, why not? But it's fine, we already have them. So the next Triuna Amulet, I think, like, everybody has Triuna Amulet now, right? Yes, this guy has the Triuna Amulet. Speaking of, you can equip the Triuna Amulet. And this one has the Triuna Amulet. Is it an upgrade for me? 7 stamina. Sorry. Stop. Oh, yeah. Sure. There we go. Happy? 7 stamina, 7 intellect. So yeah, it is. It is an upgrade. So we'll just loot it as well. All right, that's it. That's it for now. That's it for me for now. I'm bushed. I'm dead. Let's Hearthstone with, well, Hearth Vader still gets the Hearthstone, and I think this time, as much as I would like to have Glocky Hearthstone, I'm gonna Hearthstone Grim Sheeper, because Grimmy is also like quite far behind, so let's give him some rested XP here. We're not gonna be gone too long, but still some rested XP is better than none. And we have a choice of 2 characters that we want to Hearthstone with, so it's going to be always the tank plus 1 more. Usually the priest, but because Grim Sheeper is so far behind, just get her some rested XP, it's fine. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please leave a like and subscribe, it really helps out a lot. We're also very close to 50 followers on Twitch. Thank you guys so much, appreciate it a lot. And I will see everybody a bit later on tonight, unless I really can't. But the plan is that I will be here. Meowj, Bam Bam, thanks for participating in the chat. Love you both. And I will see you all later on. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, hand here. There we go. Goodbye, everyone.